Ready? Play.
Block return. Slice from Marketa Vondrousova, but that forehand is going to miss. Again, she laments the surface. I say again, it's also been Vondrousova at times, despite the fact that she's in a commanding position, lamenting the surface here. Vondrousova serving for the match. Match point. Down the tees. And Vondrousova wins. 6-2, 6-4. And she is in the Berlin final. And Sabalenka is not. Sabalenka got off to a decent start in terms of her hold of serve, and then she has a couple of break points on the Vondrousova serve, but after that, it became much tougher for Arina. And those break points that came and went would prove to be costly, as Vondrousova would go on to break Arina's serve a couple of times and round out that set 6-2. Vondrousova just getting her first serve in so often, 84% at one point, and Arina was at 47% at one point. That was a huge difference in how that first set panned out. And really, it was always uphill there from Arina. Arina, as well, getting broken. There's a couple of volleys at the net that really Arina would normally be putting away. But great fight from Vondrousova in some of those rallies when she was on the defense, making Arina hit another ball. And it's Vondrousova, the 2023 surprise Wimbledon finalist. And yeah, here we go. We're going to hear from Marketa right now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I felt like, I was the underdog, yesterday, today also. So, enjoying the, full stadium. And, yeah, it was amazing to play here. It was a great match.
Absolutely. I think everyone enjoyed it. Look at this crowd. Absolutely fabulous. Now, the last game. A couple of days ago, you said, yeah, I'm so relaxed because I'm just enjoying playing. Were you relaxed at love 40 serving for it?
No, it was a bit waste. But, yeah, she played great points. I couldn't do much, so, yeah, you have to take it. And, yeah, I tried to stay in every point and, try to stay relaxed. And, it was a great last game.
Playing the number one in the world, do you feel at times you need to do something special? For example, at love 40, you come up with 2 big points. 30-40, big second serve. Would you have served that big against anyone else but her?
Yeah, I feel like on the grass you have to risk, and this was the point. So I was like, okay, let's try, and yeah, the match would continue. So we have to take the risk, and yeah, I was, feeling really well today. So yeah, I'm just very happy and grateful.
You are a Grand Slam champion in 2023. Are you playing as well as in 2023?
I don't know. I didn't play for a long time, so I'm just so happy to be back healthy and so grateful to play these matches. And when I saw the field, I was like, okay, let's try to win the first round, and then this is happening. So thank you guys so for coming and for supporting us.
And well done, and you are in the final. Marketa, Vondrousova, die Wimbledon-Sieg von 2023.
There we go. So Vondrousova. Can she win Wimbledon again? Well, we'll know. Who knows? But first of all, she's got a Berlin final to contend with. I'm going to have a quick look at some of the stats before we bring this to an end. Yeah. So that was, I went through the nature of the match, but let's have a look at some of the stats from this particular encounter to see where it was ultimately won and lost. obviously it was the most important stat of all, is that Vondrousova won in straight sets, 6-2, 6-4. And the first set just ran away from Arena, didn't it, really? And second set was so nip and tuck, 4-all, and Sabalenka gets broken. And yeah, with that volley at the net that I did touch upon before, that she'll have some regrets over. It's not the only volley at the net today that went into the net that Arena will be disappointed on. But also at love 40 then, Vondrousova is serving it out, and she's quickly love 40 down, but winning 5 points in a row, finishing it off with an ace as well, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, hats off to Marketa, who's into the Berlin final. And, yeah, okay, so stats from today. Just a second. Scores. No, I want results. Here we go. 1 hour, 21 minutes. For this particular encounter. 6-2, 6-4. And yes, some of the stats here. 4 aces each, 4 double faults for Arena and 3 for Vondrousova. Not too significant that, but look at the breakpoint conversion for Arena Sabalenka. 3 of these 7 breakpoints, of course, coming as Vondrousova was trying to serve it out. She wins just 1 of her 7 breakpoint opportunities. She was up a break, of course, in that second set. But immediately, Vondrousova broke back, and then it was nip and tuck pretty much all the way. But look at that, 4 from 9, Vondrousova in terms of breakpoint conversion. Other significant stats. First serve percentage in, by the way, did drop for Marketa and did go up for Sabalenka. That was significant in that second set, which is probably why it was so tight. Winners today, by the way, Sabalenka hitting 26, Marketa, Vondrousova 22, but 30 unforced errors from Arena Sabalenka. 30, which for a match that was 1 hour and 21 minutes, straight sets, that's a lot. 30 across 3 sets, fine. 30 in that's a lot. Yeah, so, yeah, regarding first serve percentage, first serves in anyway, 66% for Vondrousova, 58% for Sabalenka. Still an important advantage there for Marketa as she awaits the winner of Ludmila Samsonova and Xinyu Wang in the Berlin final. Yeah, second serve points won as well, Sabalenka, just 31%, whereas Vondrousova was 54.5%. And then total points won, by the way, was 72 for Vondrousova and 55 for Arina Sabalenka. Okay, wonderful. Nice to see Snehil's power rankings in there. I'll share those on the screen for you right now, and do let me know.
My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom. Yeah.
My name is Zainab Sammaz, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jan Faria, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paulini, and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time it is in the world, wherever you are tuning in from. Marketa Vondrousova has already won the first game, held serve against Wang in Berlin, midday start. Welcome, everyone. Hit that like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We will also be keeping a very close eye on Alex Ayala against Hailey Baptiste. which is happening over in Eastbourne. Do get voting in our polls. So yeah, do keep an eye on Ialo against Baptiste, as well as Vondrousova against Xinyu. Vondrousova, of course, against Wang Xinyu is in Berlin, whilst Alex Ialo against Haley Baptiste is happening in in Eastbourne. Keep up at the back. Baptiste has held serve, by the way, so it is 1-love against Alex Ialo. Meanwhile, we've got Wang Xinyu serving over in Germany at the WTA 500. Of course, Baptiste against Ialo is a qualifier, whilst Vondrousova against Wang is a final. So we are at two ends of the spectrum in terms of where they are at in a tournament. Of course, if Ialo was to beat Baptiste today, she would be in the main draw and probably playing tomorrow, with the final, I believe, on Saturday in Eastbourne, as I see Wang come into the net and put a lovely drive volley away. So, yeah. Let me know in the live chat as well, where are you tuning in from? Which part of the world? I'm in Bonn in Western Germany. And following tennis for the best part of 4 decades. And yeah, in my lifetime, I don't recall a brighter Philippine prospect than Alex Ialo. And I don't know many more surprise Wimbledon winners than Marketa Vondrousova. Barbora Krejcikova does spring to mind, also a Czech, winning it a year later. Do we think Vondrousova can lift the title again? And if you were to have a power rankings, where would she rank ahead of Wimbledon? In terms of Alex Ialo, are you pumped for Wimbledon? Do you think she has a chance to win some matches? She'll be in the main draw there. So she's qualifying here for a WTA 250, but she'll be in the first round at Wimbledon. Okay, so Ialo here at 30.15. Meanwhile, Wang is at 40.15, and Wang holds. And how big a surprise has it been to see? Talking of qualifiers, and this can be something for Alex Ialo to bear in mind, Wang in Berlin, qualifier in the final. Ialo, a qualifier in Eastbourne. What's Wang's pedigree like on grass as well? My bad, I should really know. Do let me know, by the way, if you can hear me loud and clear. Be good to know. And as I say, do let me know where you're watching from. We've got Louis Brazas watching from the Philippines, and also Henry as well. Greetings from the Philippines. Go, Alex. You can beat her. Meanwhile, Vondrousova is 15-all on her serve. She won the first point of the game, but... Coffee. But a drop shot did not work for Vondrousova there, and Wang punished it with, and that was sublime. Ash here watching from India. Wonderful. Good to know. Jake here multitasking, studying before his course tomorrow. What is that course, Jake? 50-50, I would say, Ash. And Ash, by the way, if you can hit subscribe, that would be great. By the way, over in Eastbourne, we've got some breaking news because Baptiste has broken Alex Ialo's serve, if not her spirit, because we know how spirited she can be. Breaking news from Eastbourne is that Baptiste is already up 2-love, so a blow for Alex at the beginning of the match there. Meanwhile, breaking news in Berlin... 15:42. Thank you. Thanks, Ash. Two break points here for Wang at the beginning of this encounter. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But the first one has been saved. And now the second one too. Well done from Vondrousova fighting back. Meanwhile, talking of fighting back, Alex Ayala, who is 2-love down with a break, is trying to get the re-break and has already won the first point on Baptiste's serve. By the way, everybody watching right now, please do hit that like button. And if you haven't already done so, click subscribe. You can also become a member as well to get extra bonus footage. You can be a member like Jake, for example. So you get access to sometimes live streams, sometimes little clips, sometimes Alex Ayala even stuff that is only available for members. Meanwhile, Vondrousova has a game point here to lead 2-1. She's obviously the warm favorite today, former Wimbledon winner, and Wang obviously the qualifier. Good attacking play there from Wang, though, forcing the error from Vondrousova. Meanwhile, Alex Ayala is threatening the Baptiste serve. This has been the story of Alex's grass court season, where it has been a case of break, 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 and break again. Thank you, Mot, for liking the video. Be cool. Like the video. Be like Mot. Love 40 now. 3 break points. Alex Ayala. Boom, boom, boom. Jake. Although I think if it was against Jean, Jake, you'd be having a different perspective. 15-40, by the way. Baptiste's won the first point there on the Ayala in this game. But Vondrousova is also, by the way, hailed for 2-1. Watching from, I do apologize, Jojo, I'm not familiar with this place, Iloilo City, Philippines. You're currying favor, dare I say, Jake. And it has become quite a community. We're trying to get to 17,000 subscribers before Wimbledon, and we are currently on 16,800. So thank you for the latest subscriber. That is amazing. Good job. Well done. Pat on the back. And thank you very much. Just 200 away now from 17,000. And by the way, Baptiste saved all 3 break points on that moment there. So that's huge for the American to come from love 40 back to deuce. Over in Berlin, they're at the change of ends with Wang about to serve at 1-2. I hope I'm saying it right. Wang Xinyu. See if we can get to 50 likes as well on these watch-alongs. So do hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Can Ayala get another break point? Or is it going to be a game point for Baptiste? It's going to be a game point for the American. 4 points in a row now for the American. Remember, by the way, Ayala against Lynette in the first round in Nottingham a week ago. Ayala won the first 12 points of the match. And yet still, not only did she not win the first set, she didn't win the match at all. Ayala there, lovely drive volley. That's the second time she's hit a lovely drive volley like that. No lacking in bravery nor confidence today from the Chinese. It's going to be another first serve for Wang. 27 likes already, Jojo, on the Ayala Baptiste stream. Great. We can get to 50. And thank you for the update as well. You're almost like a producer. Thanks, Jojo. The membership link, by the way, is pinned in the live chat. Meanwhile, Wang here serving at 30-15 in Berlin. And Ayala has got one of those points back. So it is back to deuce for Alex in England, on the south coast of England. Remember, this is a qualifier as well to make the main draw. Lovely forehand there from Wang. Oh, she got a bit luckier with that drive, though, but not lucky with that volley, which was sublime. Meanwhile, another game point for Hailey Baptiste in Eastbourne. Wang down the tee, backhand return from the left-hander that is Vondrousova. And she's gone long, so it's going to be 40-15 for Wang. Oh, got another subscriber. Thank you very much. And Wang has held for 2 games all, and Baptiste is now 3-love up. Wow. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be here for the remainder of the first set. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for that little break. In the meantime, we can see that Wang and Vondrousova at the change of ends. It's 2-3. Meanwhile, Ayala is seeking to get on the board. She is 30-love up on her serve over in Eastbourne and the qualifiers there. Indeed, indeed, indeed. So Wang and Vondrousova have both held serve throughout. We did have a couple of break points for Wang, but she wasn't able to take them in Berlin in the final. Steffi Graf Stadium, and yet I don't think I ever see Steffi there. I could be wrong. Do let me know if I'm wrong on that one. Ayala has 3 game points to get her first game of the match over in Eastbourne. 40 love she leads. 3 game points for Alex. Wang, meanwhile, 15 love. She's won the opening point of her service game. And Ayala is now on the board. 3-1. So she's off the mark, but she's still a breakdown in this first set. Vondrousova here defending, but ultimately that forehand is doing the damage at the moment for Wang. How hot is it, by the way, where you are tuning in from? Here in Germany, it is 28 degrees, but I think it feels even warmer, to be honest with you. Normally, I would be playing football at this moment, but not today. 30 love for Wang, by the way. Hi, Romy. Romy, if you can not only hit the like button, but if you could also hit subscribe, you'll see that little number that you can see below me go from 803 to 804. Wang has 3 game points here at 40 love. A backhand return there from Vondrousova is what cost her. Baptiste here serving at 3-1, 15 love. Wang has won 100% of her first serves today, by the way. Oh, Bad Homburg qualifying happening today as well. Sakari against Putin-Sava happening right now. My goodness me. Danilovic started up the saver as well. Danilovic won the first set and is up a break in the second. Azarenka Kudermetova in qualifying. Boy, boy, boy. They're at 4-all in the first set. Lynette's going to play Kessler. No, sorry. Yes, Stremsa's going to play Kessler in the final in Nottingham. Ayala here is at 15:30 on the Baptiste serve. And Wang has held, by the way, for 3-all over in Berlin. Did so with a wonderful backhand winner there, taken on the rise. And Ayala has a break point here against Baptiste. 30-40. 30-40 for Alex. Trying to get back on serve in this first set. Vondrousova and Wang are very much on serve at 3-all. It's Vondrousova who's had to save a couple of break points, though. That is exactly what Baptiste is trying to do over in Eastbourne right now. And Ayala breaks. Wow, Alex Ayala has broken the serve of Hailey Baptiste, and we are back on serve in Eastbourne in this final qualifying round, just like we are on serve at the Steffi Graf Stadium in Berlin between Vondrousova and Wang. So, pretty much all equal. Of course, Ayala does trail 2-3, but that's a much rosier scenario than it was a few moments ago when she was down 3-love. Vondrousova here looking very comfortable on serve. So change of ends in Eastbourne, and they are approaching the change of ends in Berlin. 3 game points for the Wimbledon champion, Marketa Vondrousova of 2023. Some good serving there as an unreturned serve that earned her that 3rd point. Regarding Baptiste and Ayala and the stats, Baptista has hit 1 ace. Ayala has hit 0. Baptista has not double faulted yet. Ayala has double faulted once. Baptiste, by the way, very clinical in terms of breaking at the first time of asking. Ayala has just broken, but it was the 5th break point that she'd garnered in this match. Ayala, as is often the case, certainly during this grass court season, is doing very well in terms of getting first serves in. She's at 70% there. Total points won so far is 16 for Baptiste and 13 for Ayala. But here we have Ayala serving at 2-3. Meanwhile, Wang has come from 40 love down to deuce. So, yeah, that's a development. I mean, Ayala is probably the biggest Filipina tennis star in my lifetime. In response to your question, Jojo. Vondrousova there, by the way, loose on that forehand, meaning it's back to deuce. Ayala is serving here at 2-3 in Eastbourne. I'm on the coffee, by the way, having just had lunch. Oh, we've got a break point for Wang over in Berlin. Break point for the Chinese qualifier, may I remind you. Did really well in killing that second serve right into the feet of Vondrousova, and she could not adjust in time. Meanwhile, Ayala is serving at 2-3, 15 all in Eastbourne. So, breakpoint Wang. Let's have a look, see how this one pans out. Where are you going with this serve? You are going into the backhand of Wang. You're going to attack here with a drop shot, but that's not going to win the point. And you're going to fall over, and Wang is going to win the point with a backhand cross-court winner. She is just checking to see if Marketa's okay. It's a break of serve. It's a change of ends, and Marketa Vondrousova, wounded from the fall, and bruised from the break. Meanwhile, Ayala has 2 game points to make it 3 all. So, change of ends in Berlin, as I see Marketa Vondrousova just stretching out her leg there. She has had many injury issues this year in particular, and last year too. Wang did look concerned for her opponent. Ayala's held for 3 all. Boom, boom, boom. Lux shampoo, if you can hit the like button, that would be great. We want to get to 50 likes as soon as we can. And also hit that subscribe button. And you'll see that little number below me tick over. So, first blood for Wang in Berlin. And Ayala has won 3 games in a row in Eastbourne, from 3 love down to 3 all. "25 minutes on the clock in Eastbourne. Meanwhile, Wang is here serving 4-3 with a break, 28 minutes on the clock in Berlin. Pretty punctual were the Germans today. They're into the rally right now as they exchange from the middle of the court pretty much, with some good depth there from Wang, which made it difficult for Marketa Vondrousova as she puts her forehand into the net. 15 love for Wang. Meanwhile, Baptiste has opened up a lovely lead for herself, 40 love on her serve. So she has 3 game points. The American for a 4-3 lead. Good return there from Vondrousova. They're into the rally right now. Backhand into the forehand, of course, of Wang, because Wang is right-handed, and that's a lovely attacking shot that's going to force the error from Vondrousova. 30 love. Wang here serving at 30 love. Backhand return into the net is going to make it 40 love as Ayala and Baptiste change ends. Forty love Wang on her serve. Backhand return. We're into the rally right now. 3 game points here for the Chinese. And Marketa Vondrousova just looking a bit ginger there after that fall in that particular game, not winning a point, and it's 5-3 for Wang. Over in Eastbourne, Ayala is serving at 3-4. So they are on serve in England in that qualifier. Meanwhile, Wang is 1 game away from winning the first set, having broken Marketa Vondrousova. I think it's important just to keep an eye on Marketa's movement in this game to see if she is still healthy after that fall when she got broken. That's a net cord, so it's still going to be a first serve for the Czech. Forehand here from Marketa into the backhand of Wang. That's a backhand winner. I wonder if Marketa is maybe just thinking, I need a timeout of some sort and maybe some attention to the physical ailments that she may have incurred after that fall, and she may well take it at the end of this set. We'll see. But a good serve there from her. That's 15 all. Ayala is in trouble, by the way, on her serve at love 30. Marketa is certainly easing things in terms of the pressure she was under at love 15. She's now up 30-15 in Berlin. She dealt with really well with that return of serve from Wang, and ultimately Wang went long on the forehand. And we've got a couple of game points now for Vondrousova. So for me, suggesting at 3-5 love 15 that she might well be thinking and having eyes towards the next set. She's close now to holding and at least making Wang serve it out. Ayala has won the next point, by the way. Wang, they're putting that backhand into the net, which gave Vondrousova the chance to seal the game, which she has now done. They will change ends in Berlin, and when they return to the court, Wang will serve for the first set. 5-4 she leads. Meanwhile, over in Eastbourne, in the qualifier between Ayala and Baptiste, Ayala is trying to hold serve. She's at 3-4, 15-30. And that now becomes 30 all. So back-to-back points for Alex Ayala. Let me know in the live chat, by the way, what do we think about Vondrousova, Wang, Baptiste, and Ayala? And especially in terms of Wimbledon, what are we thinking? are we thinking? For example, Vondrousova. Can she do it again? Can she win the title? Can she do something incredible like she did in 2023? Or maybe Wang. Is Wang going to be going deep? Are we going to be seeing a surprise semi-final run from the Chinese? What about Alex Ayala? Can she win some matches on the grass at SW19? And Baptiste, maybe she can spring a surprise too, both in Eastbourne but also at Wimbledon. Can you all hear me okay, by the way? Do let me know in the live chat to say, yep, we hear you. We hear you well. Let's get to, how many likes have we got now on the Ayala Baptiste stream? By the way, Wang here serving for the set at 4-5. Baptiste has broken Ayala, by the way. Baptiste has got the break of serve over Alex Ayala, and she will serve for the first set as well, just like Wang is doing in Berlin. Wang has gone long, love 15 on her serve. So Baptiste has broken Ayala for the second time, but is this going to prove decisive? Second serve for Vondrousova to look at. Love 15 as Wang tries to serve out this first set. Backhand return from Vondrousova. Forehand from Vondrousova is going to hit the line, I think, and it's going to force the error from Wang, and it's going to be love 30. She does just clutch her back. Meanwhile, Baptiste is serving at 5-3. She's serving for the first set. Let me know in the live chat, everyone, where are you watching these matches? Where in the world are you tuning in from? Let us know in the live chat. Love 30 for Wang as she tries to serve out this first set. Love 30 for Baptiste as she tries to serve out the first set as well. Mirror image there in Eastbourne. Really good forehand return there from Vondrousova, really putting Wang under pressure. But what a backhand cross-court that is. But it's not enough to win the point outright. But that forehand winner is from Wang, 15-30, over to Baptiste and Ayala at love 30. Baptiste serving. She's serving for the first set, as is Wang over in Berlin. Which one, or are both going to serve it out, or neither going to serve it out? Interesting times. Wang here doing very well to get it back to 30 all. By the way, especially as she was down love 30, but she's clutch play there with that forehand winner followed by an ace. And we've got 3 break points for Alex Ayala, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, boom, boom over in Eastbourne. Big moments in both of these matches as they enter the closing stages of the first set. 3 break points for Alex Ayala. 30 all between Wang and Vondrousova. Second serve for Vondrousova to look at. 37 minutes on the clock in Berlin. Backhand return from Vondi. Lovely forehand, though, there. What a slice from Vondrousova. Really making her opponent work. Her opponent's on the defense and is going to miss. And it's going to be a break point. And Ayala's broken, by the way. Alex Ayala has broken. So 5-4. Break point as well for Vondrousova. Both of these players, Ayala and Vondrousova, were basically staring down the barrel, but Ayala's broken back. Can Vondrousova do the same? Regarding the top-seeded players in Eastbourne, in qualifying, Baptiste is the number 1 qualifier. Alex Ayala, 8. In terms of the main draw, I'll tell you in a second as I watch this break point for Vondrousova. They're into the rally here. Nice slice from Vondi. Nice slice again. Ooh, that was a nervous forehand that clipped the net there from Ayala, but she's got away with it. But she's not got away with that one. She's gone too long, and it's 5-all. 2 breaks of serve in these 2 matches, pretty much in quick succession. Vondrousova and Wang are at 5-all, and how costly will that be for the Chinese? Meanwhile, Ayala is serving at 4-5 over in Eastbourne. So, yeah. Big changes afoot in both of these matches. Ayala now back on serve again. She was down 3-love. She got it back to 3-all. She's then down 5-3. She gets it back to 5-4, but can she get it back to 5-all, just like it is in Berlin between Wang and Vondrousova? With Vondrousova serving now, must be feeling pretty good about her chances. Wang puts a backhand into the net, 15-love. Ayala and Baptiste are on a change of ends. Vondrousova and Wang will be changing ends at the end of this game. Do hit that like button, by the way. If you haven't done so already, let's get to 50 or maybe even 100 likes as soon as possible. And also, if you're new to the channel and haven't done so already, hit subscribe. Oh, what about that from a drop shot from Vondrousova? Forcing the error, 30-love, she leads. If you're wondering why I'm not talking about Ayala and Baptiste right now, it's because they are sat down at the change of ends as they take a well-earned break. Searing temperatures in both England and Germany today. In the midday sun, or just approaching midday in England and just approaching 1 o'clock in Berlin, the German capital. Ayala here serving at 15-love, 4-5. It's a wonderful backhand return from Ayala, by the way, from Wang for 30-15. Ayala and Baptiste, by the way, have never played each other before. Ayala has a career high ranking of 69. She's currently at 77 in the world. Baptiste is at 56, which is the highest she's ever been. Oh, good return there from Wang, 30-all. 30-all, 5-all. Of course, Ayala is a left-hander, just like Vondrousova. And both Wang and Baptiste are right-handed players. But now it's Ayala under pressure at 15-30. Oh, and it's Vondrousova under pressure at 30-40. Wang's coaching team looking pretty happy with that. Do let me know where in the world you're watching these matches from. Let me know in the live chat. Break point for Vondrousova. 30-all Ayala. Double fault Vondrousova. And we're going to have another chance for Wang to serve it out. She doesn't seem particularly happy. What's she complaining about? Wang Xinyu once again leads 6-5. Indeed, she will serve for the first set for a second time. Meanwhile, Ayala is serving to stay in the first set. 4-5, 30-all. Jake is enjoying the Berlin final. He's had a few twists, hasn't it, so far? Is Vondrousova moving okay? Do we think, because she had a fall, Jake, I don't know if you know that, when Xinyu, by the way, we've got a game point for Ayala. When Xinyu was serving when Xinyu broke for the first time, at that exact moment, Vondrousova had a fall, and it seemed like that was troubling her a bit for the next game as well. And a couple of times I've seen her clutch at her back, but this is all speculation, of course, right now. Game point for Ayala, 40-30. Wang and Vondrousova at the change of ends. See a few Chinese flags there in the Berlin crowd. It's actually Wang who's getting a little bit of attention, but doesn't seem to be anything too serious. Maybe just some strapping on the wrist. And when she returns to the court, oh, Baptista has won that next point, so we're at deuce. Oh. And from Eastbourne. So apologies for this little technical thing. I'm just going to share the score with you on the screen. Wang, by the way, serving at 15-40. Deary me. Yep, indeed. Let me just share the score with you on the screen. 5-all in Eastbourne. 6-5 for Wang, but she's got 2 break points to fend off. I'm going back with you. One or two issues with my Wi-Fi just deciding to not work, but we're okay here. So Baptista is at love 30. Baptista is at love 30. So that's good news for her. Wang has saved one of those set points. As I try to reconnect to my Wi-Fi. Meanwhile, Baptista is at 15-30 right now.
And it goes, had a lot of space.
Oh, and Vondrousova is broken, so we're going to go into a tie break in Berlin. And Baptiste is going to have to fend off 2 break points in Eastbourne. Wow. Jake here back in Marketa in Berlin. She's going to be serving first. 6-all at the end of the first set. They've had 2 breaks each. Ayala's broken, by the way. Alex Ayala has broken serve. So she will serve for the first set. Wow, what a turnaround. From 5-3 down. She's now won 3 games in a row. Wonderful passing shot there from Wang, by the way. Wonderful passing shot. So she leads 1-love. Wow, that was precision, eye of the needle stuff. Ayala and Baptista on a change of ends. And when they return, Ayala will serve for the first set. But just excuse me for a moment or two while I just... Until Ayala starts serving, I'm going to focus on Wang against Vondrousova in Berlin. Wang here serving into the forehand of Vondrousova, but that forehand from Wang goes into the net. 1-all. Vondrousova's got to be favourite right now, having stared down the barrel on 2 separate occasions. Wang has served for the first set twice. She's now been up a mini break in this tiebreak and has ceded that. It's a lot of blows for the Chinese to take. 1-all. Down the tee. Missed has Wang. I will return to Ayala Baptiste shortly, but for now we've got a tie-break in the Berlin final. Backhand return from Vondrousova. Forehand from Wang into the forehand of Vondrousova. Backhand down the line from Wang. Good attacking play from the Chinese. Good mental strength as well to come back from some of these blows that I've highlighted. She leads 2-1 in the tie-break. Over to you, Vondrousova, to serve at 1-2. We'll stay with this match until the change of ends at least before switching back to Ayala and Baptiste, unless something sensational happens over in Eastbourne. You can see the score, of course, on the screen, but we're watching the Berlin final, and Vondrousova nets. So another mini break advantage once again for Wang. 3-1, or 1-3, I should say, with Vondrousova serving. First serve into the net as well from Vondrousova. Backhand return, backhand from Vondrousova. Forehand attacking opportunity that she takes, does Wang. 4-1. Well done. Xinyu Wang. Forehand winner there. Has been a story of this first set, actually, at times. Excellent forehand play from Wang. Wang comes into the net. Is she going to regret that decision? She might do. She is lobbed. It's been a successful lob in terms of the fact that Wang could only get her racket on that. Unusual decision there, I think, from the Chinese. And given her height, she was vulnerable to the lob at the net. And it's the lob that was very well executed, but to be fair, by Marketa, that has meant it's 4-2 at the change of ends. Ayala, meanwhile, serving for the first set, has lost the first point on her serve. So it is love 15. Hi, John, as well, by the way. If you haven't already subscribed, John Poutong, please hit that subscribe button. Meanwhile, Ayala is under pressure at 15-30 on her serve. Is that destined for a tiebreak as well? Quite a few twists and turns over in Eastbourne. Quite a few twists and turns in Berlin. Wang is serving here at 2-4, just after the change of ends. Ayala serving at 15-30. Oh, good defense there from Vondrousova, but what a lovely touch from Wang at the net. 5-2, she leads. That was nice from her. Look at her breathe a sigh of relief and a little grin as well. She's not got this first set done yet, but that's helped her no end. Winning that point. She's just 2 points away now at 5-2. Meanwhile, Ayala 15-30 still on her serve over in Eastbourne. Lovely touch at the net there and a grin from Xinyu Wang. Vondrousova to serve down the tee, but she's going to go long, and it's going to be 2 break points for Baptiste to force the tie break. It's a tie break we've got here between Wang and Vondrousova in the Berlin final. Backhand return from the Chinese. It's got great depth on it. She's now going to open up on the forehand, and it's going to help her win the point and earn 4 set points. 4 set points. Something that she's not been able to earn on the 2 occasions when she was trying to serve it out. Got broken on each occasion. And Baptista is broken, and Baptista and Ayala are into a tiebreak. We'll come to that, and we'll talk through that tiebreak between Ayala and Baptista in a second. Down the tee serve there from Vondrousova. Chance to open up on the forehand. She's not put that away, but she does with that volley. Wow. That was an unbelievable volley there from Vondrousova, given the pressure especially. She saves 1 of the set points, but now she's going to have to face potentially 2 on the Wang serve. Which way are you going to go with this serve? Jimmy here saying, go, Alex. Jimmy, please do hit that like button. And if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. Wang here serving into the net. It's going to be a second serve for Vondrousova to look at. Backhand return is good. And it's forced the error from Wang. Wow, another set point save. 4-6 now. That was a nervy serve. That was from Wang. And her footwork was expressing some nerves there as well. She just couldn't get it from underneath her. Anyway, Iala's lost the first point, so 1-0 Baptiste. Meanwhile, 4-6 Wang. Sorry, 4-6. 6-4 Wang in Berlin. Good serve there from the Chinese. So it's a set point once again. But that's a lovely forehand from winner there from Vondrousova. And she saved another set point. She saved 3 set points. Here comes the fourth. But the fourth one's going to be on Marketa's serve. She's loosened up. Meanwhile, she senses her opponent has tightened up. Baptiste has won the first 2 points in the Eastbourne tiebreak. Backhand return, forehand from Vondrousova, backhand into the forehand of Vondi. Oh, that was a low net clearance there. There's some nervy shots from both players right now. And that's such a tight forehand from Wang into the net. Oh, dearie me. 6-2 to 6-all. Change of ends in Berlin. Baptiste 2-1. She leads Iala in the tiebreak in Eastbourne. Do hit the like button, by the way. If you're watching Iala against Baptiste, we do have another live stream going with Vondrousova and Wang, also on the channel. It would be great if you just tuned in just for a second, just to hit the like button on that video, and you can then, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so Vondrousova here serving at 6-all. Wow, says Jake, and I'm pretty sure he's referring to the tiebreak in Berlin. Another first serve here for Vondrousova. Is that going to be an ace out wide? I think it is. And it's going to be a set point for Marketa Vondrousova. She has won 5 points in a row. She was down 6-2 in this tiebreak. Wow. Wang here. Second serve. Oh, dearie me. 6-7. Second serve. Forehand return from Vondrousova. Wonderful forehand winner there from Wang. My heart was in my mouth for the Chinese, but she's put it away. 7-all. Wow. Yeah, it was a lovely forehand, Jake. 7-all now in the tiebreak in Berlin. 3-1 Baptista in the tiebreak in Eastbourne. First serve is into the net from Wang. Who's going to get the next set point? We've had 4 for Wang so far, and we've had 1 for Vondrousova. Double fault from Wang. So we're going to get another set point for Vondrousova. 8-7 now. She leads. Iala in trouble over in the first set in Eastbourne. 1-6. Yeah, she's just tight. And she was tight in the 2 occasions she was trying to serve it out. And she got tight from the minute she started getting those set points. Good serve there from Vondrousova, but it's going to be wide, is it? Or is it going to be another first serve? It's going to be another first serve, actually. So it did land in, but it clipped the net en route. A 5-1 now, Baptiste against Iala. So Iala in big trouble. We're into the rally now. Vondrousova on set point. Decent forehand here from Wang. Can she put the backhand away? No, she can't. Can she put the volley away? No, she can't. Can she put that volley away? No, she can't. But nor can Vondrousova, and she's on the deck again, is Vondi. Ooh, what drama we're getting in Berlin. Who can forget that deciding set tiebreak between in last year's final between Pegula and Kalinskaya. You know what I was just Googling? I just couldn't remember her name. Sorry. It happens. 8-all anyway in Berlin. We've got 5 set points for Baptiste in Eastbourne. 5 set points for Baptiste. She probably has been the better player in the first set. A mishit shank from Vondrousova. And we're going to have another set point, a 5th one for Wang. Wow. Baptiste, 5 set points. Not at all, Jake. Not at all. We've done Berlin the last 2 years, been treated so badly that, nah, not at all. Didn't even think about it. Still on the mailing list. They asked us to apply, but we didn't. We got treated so badly, as I say, the last 2 years by the WTA that just wasn't worth it. Forehand return is really good from Vondrousova. She's trying to fend off a set point here. She's playing some really good attacking play. Wang on the defense. Wang on the defense, defending incredibly, but she can't defend that. 9-all. And Baptiste has won the first set over Alex Ayala. Ooh, all happening right now. Baptiste won the first set. She crushed Alex in that tiebreak by 7 points to 1. Vondrousova was crushing shots in that tiebreak. 9-all, and they're going to change ends again in Berlin. 9-all. How many match points did Kalinskaya have in that final last year, by the way? She saved 5 championship points Pegula did a year ago. Yeah. Anyway, Vondrousova, Wang. Wang serving at 9-all. Down the tee. Return from Vondrousova. Well returned in a way because she was on the stretch, but it's Wang on the attack right now. Where's that slice going to land? It's going to land in, but what a forehand winner there from Wang. She's loosened up all of a sudden. Thank you, Jojo. That's great for sharing it on your Facebook page. Very much appreciated. So, another set point for Wang, this time on return. First serve into the net from Vondrousova. Something tells me Wang is going to get it done at this point on the six set point. Let's see, one way or another. One way or another. Drop shot from Vondrousova is not going to be good enough, but Wang has put that into the net. How have you done that? Oh. Listen, who wants to win this first set? Put your hand up. Deary, deary me, says Jake. High on drama, if not high on quality. Those Chinese fans can't believe it. I mean, the drop shot wasn't great. Wang got there with consummate ease. Oh, and she's misdirected that return. It's going to be another set point for Vondrousova. So Wang has had 6 set points. I think this is Vondrousova's 3rd set point. Yeah, 3rd set point. Oh, dear. When this tiebreak started, by the way, Ayala was serving for the first set at 6-5. By the way, when this tiebreak started, the Beatles were still together. By the way, when this tiebreak started, the Titanic was just setting off. Oh, but Wang has gone long. She wins the tiebreak by 12 points to 10. And yeah, that's huge. That is huge, given all those chances that she had, twice serving for the first set and 6 set points coming in that tiebreak. That is going to have to hurt. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers, Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Hey, thanks for taking the time to, well, you haven't got any choice actually. I'm just talking at you if you like. But I'm here also to present to you why I think it's not a bad idea and not that expensive as well if you become a member. And this is how you can do it, and this is what you can gain. So if we look here at the Talking Tennis sort of home page, if you like, on YouTube, we can see this little button here which says join. It is also pinned in the live chat as well, and you can also, I think, see it just below most of our videos, certainly the live ones and so on. Now, why is it a good idea to join and become a member? Well, in the live chat, you can add little funny things, you can add emojis and all sorts of things, but possibly more importantly, you can get to access some live videos, such as this one here, where we look back on the last sort of few moments from the Billie Jean King Cup. So there are little bonuses such as this one, but there are many, many more. And in fact, if we have a quick look at all of the members only stuff, I repeat, you will see very, very quickly some of the top stuff that we've had for members only over the last 12 months since the channel began. Remember, these videos are for members only. You can become a member from as little as about $2 a month, €2 a month, £2 a month, something like that. There are various different things. Oh, and by the way, you'll also be supporting the channel. So it's a win-win-win-win scenario. Let me just show you some of the members only stuff. For example, we've got an exclusive little clip there talking to Laura Siegmund, Laura Tsurenko, her encore interview, some doubles footage there from Monastir, the Germany press conference pre-tournament Billie Jean King Cup, Claire Burrell talking as well to the media in her press conference in Monastir, Storm Hunter and Alicia Parks interview, Rebecca Masarova, anyway. Her press conference, Coco Gauff, exclusive for members only, albeit it was in Madrid. But these are just to break some of the things, some of the interviews, and etc. Like Lestien here, a chat with him, Emma Navarro, and so on and so forth. So many little bonus videos available for just €2 a month. So, what are you waiting for? And Vondrousova and Wang are back underway. Or don't. It's okay. In Berlin, it is 30-love to Wang on her serve. So well done to the Chinese. Meanwhile, Baptiste is at 15-30 on her serve. Damien is on ATP Weekly. I'm not sure who else is, Jake. Sorry. Wang is now at 40-15 on her serve. Baptiste and Ayala, by the way. Ayala's going to have a couple of great points on the Baptiste serve. Well. And I'm on a big screen now, as you can see. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. Do let me know if you can't. And Vondrousova's got it to deuce, so I do wonder if this match might just run away from Wang now, having had all those chances in the first set. And Alex Ayala's broken, by the way. Alex Ayala has broken. How about that? Well, well, well. So Ayala, love 15. By the way, Jake, can you do me a favor if you are there? Jake, if you can switch over to the Wang Vondrousova stream for me and just confirm that the audio is working okay. I think it is, but it would be good to have somebody confirm it, such as yourself. So if you could just switch over and have a quick listen to Vondrousova Wang stream and just confirm that the audio is fine. Anyway, 15:30 here for Ayala. Meanwhile, Vondrousova's broken Wang. And Wang was looking so good in that opening first service game. And now Vondrousova leads by a set and a break. And I think I have the same feeling that you probably have. Yeah, did you check on the other stream? Sorry, I didn't. Yeah, you did check, I'm guessing, but actually, I guess I could check as well, maybe. Let me see if I can just do it. Just had a couple of technical issues, which I think are resolved now, but nevertheless. Let's see if I can just check my own audio as well. Live streams. No, I can't check it. Never mind. Fingers crossed the audio is working on the other stream. It's just so you know, Jake, I'm wondering about the other stream, as in the Vondrousova stream. Is the one that I'm curious about. And Vondrousova is going to have to save a couple of break points at 15:40. So that's an interesting development. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jake. You switched streams to check. Okay, cheers. All right, cool. I will chill and focus on the tennis. Ayala has also been in a spot of bother as she tries to consolidate her break. But she is now at deuce. And Wang is fighting back against Vondrousova, 15:40 over in Berlin in that final. How hot is it in Newport today, Jake? We're going to have another break point for Baptiste, by the way. Vondrousova, his second serve at 15:40, goes down the tee into the backhand of Wang. It's a great return from the Chinese. Now she's on the forehand. And she's broken. It's 1-1. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Is Baptiste going to break Alex Ayala? We're about to find out. Baptiste has a break point. Wang is at 1-1, having lost the first set, having had 6 set points. And also having served for it twice as well. Has that gone long from Wang? It has. Love 15. Oh, and Baptista's broken. Baptista's broken back. So, we're back on serve. So many breaks of serve. In both cities, actually, but particularly in Eastbourne. I mean, Ialo is not exactly known for her amazing serve, let's say. Good attacking play there from Wang, forcing the error, so it's 15-all. They do, even on quick surfaces. Yeah. I still think that actually, I just think that maybe some of the aspects of her game, the slice, the return, can help her a bit on the grass that I just don't see on the clay having the same level of effect. 2 game points for Wang, by the way, 40-15. Goes down the tee, but she's going to miss that one. Baptiste and Ialo at a change of ends, by the way. Ooh, that forehand from Vondrousova is going to go long. And they are going to change ends in Berlin. 2-1, just like it is in fact, the score's identical because the favourite won the first set 7-6 in Eastbourne, and the favourite won the first set 7-6 in Berlin. And now the underdog is leading 2-1 in the second set in both cities. Meanwhile, Baptiste is serving love 15. I don't think so, Jake. I have so many things to do today that unfortunately I had to focus on some other things, which is one of the reasons why I want to do these earlier ones, because I've got other things to do, unfortunately. Just a second. 15-all now on the Baptiste serve. Change of ends in Berlin. Do let me know in the live chat, by the way, where are you tuning in from? So 40-30 now on the Baptiste serve. She has a game point. Meanwhile, over in Berlin, Vondrousova is at 30 all on her serve, 1-2. Do hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, please do hit subscribe. Vondrousova leads by a set to love in the Berlin final. And Baptiste leads Alex Ayala by 1 set to love in the final round of qualifying in Eastbourne. And Vondrousova, though, has held for 2 all. So over to you, Wang. Meanwhile, Ayala has broken Baptiste, 3-1. Breakfast, breakfast, breakfast. Very good, Jake. Tuning in from miserable South Wales. I just hope that Bonn, in terms of the weather, delivers, but it could be pretty hot for you. I mean, this week, Jake, has been mega here, like 28, 30 every day. Regarding some of the stats between Ayala and Baptiste, we've had 3 double faults from both players. Ayala has yet to hit an ace, which, given the amount of time on court, almost an hour and a half, is kind of surprising, even for Alex and her powder puff serve. She's getting 70% of her first serves in. She's done pretty well throughout the grass court season in terms of getting a high percentage in. Baptiste has been so clinical on break points, 4 out of 5, compared to 4 from 9 for Alex. But Alex does lead by a break in this second set. So it's not all doom and gloom for the Filipina. Meanwhile, Wang is serving at 2 all. She leads 30 love. Do give us a follow on Instagram, by the way, at Talking Tennis TT. We would much appreciate that. $15.30 here. Again, Ayala under pressure on her serve. And Wang has held for 3-2 at the change of ends in Berlin. So over to you, Marketa Vondrousova. Of course, Vondrousova did lead 1 love with a break. But that advantage has gone. So Vondrousova now serving at 2-3. And we're going to have a couple of break points for Baptiste to get back on serve. Is she going to do it? Breakfest, 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 as Jake and I were talking about, just non-stop breaks. A little cheaper than the UK, Jake. I mean, supermarket, you're looking at €1.50 to €2 per beer. And in the bar, about double that, 3 or 4. If you want to go to a top-end bar, it can also be 5. 2 break points here for Baptiste on the Ayala serve. And she has broken. So it's 2-3 back on serve. That powder puff serve of Alex Ayala's. I nearly said Jake there. But you were worried because it was going to rain, or what, Jake? Over to you, Vondrousova in Berlin, by the way. 2-3. She won that mega first set tiebreak, 12-10, saving 6 set points. I'm going to have to get some water, but I'll keep talking to you. So don't fear, I'm still here, but I need water to keep going, as we all do, by the way. So do make sure you keep yourselves hydrated. Obviously, Jake is tuning in from Wales, but for the rest of you, do let me know where you're tuning in from. Got quite a few people tuning in, of course, from the Philippines. I'm in Germany, but yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from. Anyway, love 15 here for Vondrousova on her serve. Meanwhile, in terms of Iala against Baptiste, Baptiste is going to return to the court, having just broken Alex Iala's serve. Okay, 15 love Baptiste and 15 all on the Vondrousova serve. (30-15) Marketa Vondrousova, 15 all on the Baptiste serve. Are we going to get another break of serve in Eastbourne in the qualifier? Vondrousova here looking to hold at 30-15 on her serve. 30-15, 2-3, searing sunshine in the capital of Germany. Iala, of course, is threatening to break Baptiste, 15-30. Net cord there, so it's a first serve still for Vondrousova here, 30-15. Now it is going to be a second serve for Wang to look at. Backhand return. It's good depth on that one from Wang. She's defending here. Slice from Vondrousova. Slice from Vondrousova. Forehand slice from Wang. Now it's a forehand from Vondi. Lovely forehand attacking shot there from Wang. She's going to come into the net. As she knows, she goes back to the baseline. She doesn't like that net. She knows how vulnerable she is. Drop shot there from Vondrousova is pretty good. Re-drop cross court is absolutely exquisite from Wang, and it's 30 all. Talking of 30 all, it's 30 all on the Baptiste serve as well. So it's either going to be a game point for the American or a break point for Alex Iala. Super Bowl. Game point Marketa Vondrousova. Break point Alex Iala. Breakpoint Alex Iala, and it's deuce on the Vondrousova serve. So these two matches are turning into quite epics at the moment, as it would appear. I still think this is Vondrousova's now, though. I'd be shocked if Wang can really recover from this rally as well, which she's really struggling in. And that's really given her a good workout, that's for sure. Game point Marketa Vondrousova. Break point Alex Iala for 4-2. Can she get that break? Six out of 10 of you people watching right now, by the way, are not subscribed to the channel. So please hit that subscribe button. Good serve down the tee. Not much Wang can do about that. And Vondrousova has held. Baptiste, by the way, has saved the break point. So it's deuce over in Eastbourne on the south coast of England. Baptiste is trying to make it 3-all, which is the exact same scoreline, or that is the exact scoreline, sorry, in Berlin, 3-all. Nice, nice, nice. How many likes are we at, by the way? Ooh, that was a disappointing forehand from Vondrousova there, internet. We're going to have another break point for Alex Ayala, by the way. Advantage to the Filipina. And Ayala's broken 4-2. Another break of serve. It's just non-stop breaks in Eastbourne. More breaks than at the Crucible. Backhand return is good from Vondrousova, and the backhand there from Wang is into the net, so it's 15-all. Whew. Funny court angle they've got now in Berlin. That's a lovely drive volley there from Wang. She's done well with those today. And yet she finds herself a sit down. Forehand return. Forehand from both players, and that's a forehand into the net from Vondrousova, 40-15. Alex Ayala, can she consolidate her break? Something that she's found very difficult to do today. She was serving for the first set at 6-5. She was also, Baptiste was also serving for it at 5-4. Wang has held for 4-3, by the way. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. matches before they get underway later on this afternoon. Meanwhile, Baptista's won the next point, so it's deuce. And Vondrousova serving at 3-4, love 15. Iala just trying to get over the line to get to 5-2 so she can consolidate her break to have a cushion, arguably for the first time in the match. She went down 3-love pretty quickly, then gets it to 3-all. Then she's down 5-3. Then she's down 5-4 with Baptiste serving for it. Then she's up 6-5, serving for it herself. But then she gets battered 7-1 in the tiebreak. Yeah. But now she's up 4-2, but she's got a break point to fend off. Dearie me. Just nobody can hold serve. Thanks, Jake. Yeah. Where is she in the... She's about 13, is she? 13th in the world? Here's my top 10, by the way. I think also I get some praise for Swiatek at 5. I know she's 8 currently, but she can pick up some points during the grass court season. And Goff at 2. I don't think I deserve any points for oh, and Baptista's broken. What a surprise. Baptiste breaks 3-4. Vondrousova Wang is at a very intriguing moment at 3-4 on Vondi's serve. Change of ends in Eastbourne. One hour, 36 minutes on the clock in Berlin, a similar amount of time in Eastbourne, and they have both matches at similar junctures. Ooh, we're going to get a break point for Wang. Are we going to go to 3 sets now? That would surprise me in Berlin. And although Wang is looking tired, the thing with Vondrousova is she does... Oh, that's a great clutch serve from Vondi. Deuce. The name's Vond. Marketa Vondrousova. 007. 2023 Wimbledon champion. An ace there from Vondrousova, and she's going to have a game point for 4-all. Is that her snuffing out Wang's last chance in this particular encounter? Do give us a follow on Instagram at Talking Tennis TT. Get those phones out right now, or open a new window on your laptop or whatever, and go on Instagram and go at Talking Tennis TT and follow. I promise you we'll have more Iala stuff there, more tennis, whatever you want. Write in the live chat what content you want, and we'll put it on Instagram. Right. Vondrousova, by the way, has held. Huge hold there for Marketa to get it to 4-all. She was down 34, but she won 3 points in a row there. Good serving. Baptiste, of course, love 15, loses the first point on her serve. I think which is more likely... Basically, I think what you're saying is, I mean, does Djokovic count as a random champion? Does Draper count as a random champion? I guess not quite as random as what you're kind of saying is which is more likely, a random women's champion or a semi-random men's champion? Well, for me, It's it's more likely to be a random women's champion, quite simply, because apart from Sabalenka and I guess Rybakina, are they all random? I mean, Jabeur would kind of be random despite her unbelievable pedigree on the surface. Coco Gauff, despite her world ranking, would be random, right? Vondrousova winning it again would be kind of random. Wang winning it, Iga Swiatek would be random, right? Pagula, they're all random apart from those two on the women's side, and even Rybakina, you'd still go wow, in a way. And I think, yeah, I think it's basically the most. Every year it keeps proving this way, but just feels like such an open Wimbledon. Baptiste, by the way, 40-15, 2 game points. Wang has 3 game points at 40 love. Oh, 4 now. Baptiste was held, and you do now wonder if that hold was huge for the American. Over in Berlin, 4-5. Because Wang is held, so Vondrousova is going to serve at 4-5 to stay in the second set. I just wonder if that hold of serve, though, from Baptiste. Anyway, huge game here for Alex Ayala. 15 love, she does lead. You were at the local pub yesterday. Good for you, Jake. Good for you. Watching some sport? Jake putting his foot down. 30-15 here on the Ayala serve. Where are you going with this? You are Vondrousova going down the tee. Now into the body, really, during this rally, down the middle of the court, both players, although it's Wang who changes things up a little bit. It's Wang who changes things up a little bit, going big on that forehand cross court. She's loved that today. And she's just clenching that fist, just hoping. Just hoping that maybe love 15 here and Vondrousova can just open the door slightly ajar. She did so in a previous service game where Wang had a break point, but then she slammed it shut with a couple of excellent first serves, including an ace. And eventually holding did Vondrousova from 30-40, winning 3 points in a row. Great return there from Wang. She's on the attack. She's got to be putting that away, and she does. So, ladies and gentlemen, love 30 now. Interesting moments on the Vondrousova serve. Ayala, interesting moments too. 30 all on her serve. Good forehand there from Vondrousova, but good defending from Wang. Really good defending from Wang, and we're back at neutral. What a winner that is, though, from Vondrousova. No nonsense from the Czech. Alex Ayala, 40-30, game point for 5-4. It's all happening. 2 incredibly tight affairs. Down the tee from Vondrousova. Oh, is that return winner? What a return, Alex. Oh my goodness me. Wang, take a bow. Great shot, says the Berlin Hoardings. And she's going to have 2 set points. Alex Ayala's held for 5-4, which is pretty significant too. Here we go. Down the tee from Vondrousova. Vondrousova, can she put that backhand away? She cannot. She's gone long. And Wang has broken and won the second set. We're going 3 sets, ladies and gentlemen, in the Berlin final. How about that? Whew. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Do hit that like button, and if you are new to the channel, please hit subscribe. In Berlin, by the way, in the Berlin WTA 500 final between Vondrousova and Wang, they're going into a third set after Wang just broke Vondrousova at the end of that second set there. Decisive to force a third set. Can Ayala do exactly the same to Baptiste in Eastbourne? It's 4-5 on the American serve. Baptiste here serving 15-30. Ayala still yet to hit a single ace in this match, and she has double faulted 4 times. But she is just 2 points away from winning the second set. It's a third set in Berlin between Vondrousova and Wang, with Wang serving first. But we have got some tense moments in this Ayala encounter with the #1 qualifying seed Baptiste. Tense moments. We just had some tense moments over in Berlin, and it's Wang who pulled through, pulling that trigger, often on the forehand. Wonderful stuff on the return as well, really catching Vondrousova cold. And we have a set point for Alex Ayala in Eastbourne, 30-40 on the Baptiste serve. We've got 3 break points for Vondrousova right out of the gate in Berlin, by the way. Set point, Alex Ayala. Can she take it? Let's see. Can Vondrousova take one of these 3 break point opportunities in Berlin? Let's see. Ayala fighting. Struggling to hold serve, but breaking Baptiste almost at will. Can she break serve here and win this second set? It's 30-40 on the Baptiste serve. Tense moments, absolutely. Vondrousova has broken in Berlin. Has she finally broken the spirit of Wang? She did get the early break, remember. Oh, and Baptiste has held, saved that set point, and she's now at deuce. How significant will that turn out to be? Vondrousova, remember, got the early break against Wang in the second set. She was up a set and a break, but Wang broke back immediately and then ultimately pulling the trigger at such a crucial moment to seal that second set. They are into a third. Meanwhile, Baptiste against Ayala, huge moments here. Right at the business end of this second set. We're going to have another set point for Alex Ayala. At the second time of asking, can she get over the line and force a deciding set, just like we have in the Berlin final between Vondrousova and Wang Xinyu? Tense moments. Searing heat, by the way, across Western Europe right now. 30 degrees. Difficult conditions for all these players. Can Baptiste save this set point, or can Ayala get over the line and force a deciding set? We're about to find out. Meanwhile, Vondrousova, can she do what she couldn't do before, which is consolidate her serve over in the Berlin finals, what she couldn't do at the beginning of the second set? She is 15-love up on her serve. We will hone in on that Berlin final once this second set, or once this 11th game here of this second set has concluded between Baptiste and Ayala. Will it be Baptiste holding serve, or will it be Ayala breaking serve and winning the second set and forcing a third set against the number one qualifying seed, Hailey Baptiste? Vondrousova seeking to hold at 30-love. Baptiste serving here, facing set point. Oh, and she saved it. She saved it and then brought up a set point of her own. Sorry, game point of her own. 2 set points for Alex Ayala have come and gone. And now it's Baptiste who's on the verge of winning this game. But winning the game for her will mean 5-all. And the pressure will be back on Alex Ayala, particularly having had those 2 set points. She really probably needed to get that done. But let's see if she can get it back to deuce. Please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and you will not miss out on any tennis content, whether you're an Ayala fan, a Baptiste fan, a Vondrousova, or a Wang fan, or any tennis fan for that matter, just like Jake Davies. Game point for Hailey Baptiste. 2 game points for Marketa Vondrousova in Berlin. Hit that like button, by the way, as well on YouTube, please. And Baptiste has held 5-all. How costly will those 2 set points for Alex Ayala prove to be? They have come and gone. She's going to have to dust herself down, forget that, move on and try and hold serve here at 5-all, because if she gets broken here, it may well be good night Vienna. And she has been vulnerable on serve throughout this match, throughout the grass court season, and arguably throughout her career, especially on the main tour anyway. 137 people right now watching on YouTube this Baptiste Ayala watch along. We've got a few more as well watching Vondrousova against Wang Xinyu as well. All of you, hit that like button right now and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Game point for Vondrousova, 40-30 to consolidate her break of serve, something she wasn't able to do in the previous set. Ayala here serving against Baptiste, 15-all. Tense moments for sure in both matches. Vondrousova has held. So, again, she has a huge advantage now. She's up a break in this deciding set, 2-love. Meanwhile, can Ayala hold serve? 15-all it is on her serve. She has yet to hit an ace in this entire match. 75%, by the way, first serve. No shame in that for Alex. Where are your eyes right now? Where's your money? Get voting, by the way, in our polls. If you're watching Baptiste and Ayala, get voting in our poll on YouTube as to who you think is going to win. And if you're watching on Vondrousova against Wang, do get voting in our poll on that watch along too. And let me know in the live chat who you are supporting today. Wang Ayala here serving at 30-15. Some support here for Alex. Come on, you can do it, Alex, says Carmen Zavala. Carmen, let me know as well, and all of you who are watching in the live chat, let me know where in the world you are watching from. That would be great to know. Wang serving at love 2, but she is up 15 love on her serve. We can hone in on that match shortly. Certainly at the end of this game between Ayala and Baptiste. Ayala is at least leading 30-15 on her serve right now. Keep subscribing, people, by the way. Keep subscribing. 16,810 of you over almost 3 years have subscribed to our channel. Subscribed. Loads more tennis content coming your way and throughout Wimbledon as well. So don't miss any of it and hit that subscribe button. Wang, 30 love up. She is on her serve as she seeks to get on the board in the deciding set. Ayala is hoping to heap some pressure on Baptiste by holding serve. 30-15. Ayala has had 2 set points come and go in that previous game as Baptiste was serving to stay in that second set. But now, right now, the pressure is a little bit on Ayala as she serves at 30-15. Wang trying to ease the pressure on herself, and she's doing quite well on her serve. She's up 40 love. They will be having a change of ends in Berlin shortly. That's a really big point for Ayala to win because 30-15 goes 30 all, and you do start to worry for Alex. But now at 40-15, she has 2 game points. Wang has 3 game points in Berlin. Is she going to get over the line and get on the board to make it 1-2 at least and narrow that gap to Vondrousova, who does have that, of course, break advantage in her pocket in the Berlin final in the deciding set? Alex Ayala has held serve. Huge hold that for Alex, 6-5. So the pressure now is back on Baptiste, who will be serving at 5-6 once again to stay in the second set. The previous time she served to stay in the second set, she had to save 2 set points. Came and went for Alex. But now she's going to serve once again to stay in that second set. Vondrousova has won back-to-back points, by the way. So over in Berlin, it is 40-30. Vondrousova saved 6 set points in the first set. Baptiste saved 2 set points in the second. Wang has held, though. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Or are we going to go to a tie break? Just like we did in the first set. Remember that tiebreak in the first set that was so comfortable for Haley. She raced into a lead that she never ceded and ended up winning it very comfortably 7-1. Whereas Vondrousova and Wang, pretty tight, but it is Vondrousova who has the break advantage. 2-1 she leads with a break in the Berlin final. But she had a break in the second set and Wang came fighting back. So Wang is fighting. Baptiste is fighting too, as is Ayala, 15 all. 30-15 Baptiste now. So things looking a little bit better for the American there. Vondrousova and Wang is at 15 all on the Czechs serve. And 40-15 now Baptiste. It does look like we're going to be heading to a tiebreak once again in Eastbourne as we get to the absolute business end, the absolute end of this second set between Baptiste and Ayala. 2 game points for Baptiste. When she was love 15, by the way, down on her serve, I thought, here we go. She's already saved 2 set points. I thought she might have to save some more, but as it is, she has 2 game points for the tiebreak. Meanwhile, Vondrousova has 2 game points for a 3-1 lead. Both players have 2 game points, but at both very different moments in their matches. Baptiste, if she holds serve here, will be 7 points away from victory. Still a long way, I know, but it's a tiebreak win basically away from sealing the match in straight sets. Vondrousova is 1 point away from a 3-1 lead over Wang. Ayala fighting back, by the way, 40-30 now. 40-30 on the Baptiste serve. Not done yet is Alex. Alex is fighting back. Vondrousova is fighting her way into a 3-1 lead in that second set in Berlin. Are we going to get a tiebreak again between Ayala and Baptiste? Is Ayala going to get some more set points? She's already had 2. She's going to get to deuce. And she's now 2 points away from winning this second set. Boom, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Please hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, click subscribe for all your tennis content, whether it be Alex Ayala or anyone else. Be a subscriber. Be cool. We've got interviews with Alex on our channel, by the way, for those of you interested. So do check those out. Deuce on the Baptiste serve. Huge, huge moments. We'll see out this game before either returning to Berlin or tuning into the tiebreak that may well be coming up. We've got an advantage for Baptiste, so it's her 3rd game point to head towards a tiebreak, to put us into a tiebreak. No set points yet in this game for Alex Ayala, unlike the 2 occasions on the previous Baptiste service game. Whew. Big moments. Big, big moments. Wang serving at 1-3, 15 all, by the way, in the 3rd set in Berlin. Hi, Jake is back. Wonderful. Be cool. Be like Jake and become a member. It's pinned in the live chat, by the way, wherever the live chat is. You can see that pin, or just below the screen, you can click join and get loads more tennis content. Game point here for Baptiste to force a second set tiebreak. Remember, the American comfortably winning the first set tiebreak by 7 points to 1. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go the same way, but not good memories for Alex in terms of that first set tiebreak. Vondrousova, by the way, is inching towards victory in Berlin. Inching, though, I hasten to add. Game point, though, for Baptiste. Is she going to force that tiebreak? She may well do. Wang is 15-30 down on her serve. That's why I was suggesting that Vondrousova was just inching towards victory in Berlin. But like I say, still a long, long way to go yet there. Do we have a long way to go in this Ayala-Baptiste match? Well, we're going to go to a tiebreak, so it might be done in a couple of minutes in favor of the American, or we could be going 3 sets, and that is the nature of tennis, ladies and gentlemen. We are into a second set tiebreak between Ayala and Baptiste. Couple of nervy holds there for Haley, but she's done it, and it's 6 all, and therefore tiebreak time. Get your predictions in the live chat. We've got 2 break points for Vondrousova, by the way. 2 break points for Vondrousova. And Vondrousova breaks for 4-1, ladies and gentlemen. That's huge. Wow. So Vondrousova leads Wang at the change of ends by 4 games to 1. Now Ayala wins the first point of this tiebreak. She's at least equaled her tally anyway from the previous tiebreak that she lost 7-1. She's up 1-0, Ayala. So Ayala is 6 points away from winning the first set, whilst Baptiste is 7 points away from winning the match. A reminder that 6 viewers out of every 10, 60% of you, maybe even more on live watch-alongs, are not subscribed. We would like it if you did subscribe. Okay, Baptiste 0-1, but it is on her serve. But it hasn't meant a huge amount with both players breaking left, right, and center during this match, and especially in that second set. But to be honest with you, in the first set as well. It is 1-1. It is 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Baptiste wins the next point on her serve. Big point, this one, I feel. Big point. Remember, Ayala winning just 1 point during the first serve tiebreak. But if she was to get this mini break advantage, I think she might well need it as well, bearing in mind how vulnerable she is on her serve. But if Baptiste was to hold, just knowing how vulnerable Alex is on her serve and how that first set tiebreak went, I might start fearing the worst. Is Wang fearing the worst in Berlin, by the way? Double breakdown now to Vondrousova in the third set. Haley here serving at 1-1. Need a sip of water. But it is Ayala who wins the point on the Baptiste serve. So Ayala now leads by 2 points to 1. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Can Ayala win this second set? It would be huge. I mean, she's a fighter, no doubt about it. Can she get an ace maybe in this tiebreak? And she wins the next point, 3-1. Well done, Alex. Meanwhile, in Berlin, Vondrousova is serving at 4-1, but she is love 15 down on her serve. (3-1) Ayala in this second set tiebreak. She lost the first set tiebreak, but it doesn't seem to be bothering her right now. If she was to get to 4-1, you'd feel like... And she does get to 4-1. That's huge for Alex. Huge advantage now. Over to you, Haley Baptiste. How can you deal with this deficit at 1-4? Can you get to 2-4 at the change of ends? Vondrousova, by the way, looking a little vulnerable on her serve at love 30. Once this tiebreak between Baptiste and Ayala is done, we will then focus on the remainder of the match in Berlin for that final, where Vondrousova does lead by a double break, but is love 30 down on her serve. Wang not quite giving up the ghost just yet. Is Baptiste going to give up the ghost regarding this second set? Really needs this point. 5-1 at the change of ends, and it's almost done. 2-4, pretty tight again. Do hit that like button, by the way. How many likes are we at on the Ayala Baptiste watch along? Be good to get to 100 likes on that. Oh, 5-1, Alex Ayala. Wow. 5-1 Ayala at the change of ends. That is huge. They will change ends with Ayala needing just 2 more points to seal this second set. Wang's going to have a couple of break points, by the way, in Berlin in the final to get one of the breaks back on Vondrousova in that deciding set. Can she do so? She's saved one of the break points as Vondrousova, 30-40. As for Baptiste and Ayala, Baptiste has won the next 2 points. So it is now back to 5-3. But Alex Ayala has 2 serves now. If she wins both of these points, she will win the second set and we'll go to a third set, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Ayala 5-3. But that 5-1 advantage, that cushion, that level of comfort, that gap felt good for Alex. Now she'll just start to feel a bit of that breeze that we are getting a little bit now in England. Down her neck, 5-3, Alex Ayala. Oh, Vondrousova, by the way, very impressive, saving all those break points and now has a game point of her own. But this next point feels really, really big because if Ayala wins it, she'll have 3 set points. If she loses it, it'll be 3 points in a row for Baptiste and we'll be back on serve in this tiebreak. Huge point, this one. Ayala can almost taste this second set victory. She's had 2 set points on the Baptiste serve earlier in this second set when Baptiste was serving for it at 4-5, or serving to stay in the second set, sorry, at 4-5. How's this next point going to go? (5-3) Ayala. Vondrousova holds for 5-1. She's 1 game away from the Berlin title. Oh, and Baptiste has won this point on the Ayala serve. And we've gone from 5-1 for Ayala. Such an advantage she had has almost completely evaporated. Just like a glass of water in the European sunshine. 5-4 now, or 4-5 on the Baptiste serve. Meanwhile, Wang is serving at 1-5, but she is up 30 love. Those 2 break points, though, feel like it was the last chance for Wang to get back into the match. She wasn't able to take either, and now it feels as though Vondrousova has one hand on the Berlin trophy. But Ayala has 2 set points, ladies and gentlemen. She's just broken the Baptiste serve in this tiebreak. She's got a mini break advantage, but even more importantly, she has 2 set points. Baptiste serving at 4-6. Wow, that was a big point for Ayala to win. Now, though, can she get over the line with her 3rd and 4th set points? She's had 2 already in this set. They've come and gone. Will these 2 come and go? Can Baptiste at least make Ayala serve it out here? 4-6 on the Baptiste serve. Whew, huge moments in both of these matches, both in Eastbourne and in Berlin. We will switch to Berlin as soon as this tiebreak between Ayala and Baptiste is done. Hit that like button, everyone. And if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. Alex Ayala gets the second set done. Wow, Alex, take a bow. Take a bow. You have won the second set. We're going 3 sets in this Eastbourne match between Baptiste and Ayala. That was impressive. And we'll be back with you shortly after we listen to Alex talk about her incredible win over Iga Swiatek earlier this year. Wang match. And that's what we're going to do. Vondrousova, when they return to the court, will serve for the title. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what an afternoon of tennis, and there's more to come. Lehecka and Alcaraz will be playing each other very shortly in the Queen's final on the men's side, and we'll also have the ATP 500 men's final, but singles final between Bublik and Medvedev in Halle. There's the men's doubles final, of course, happening in Halle today as well, which Kravitz and Putz, by the way, have won by 2 sets to love. They beat the Italian pairing of Bolelli and Vavasori. Okay, Vondrousova serving for the title in Berlin. Can she get over the line? Let's see. She's serving here. 15 love. She leads. Marketa Vondrousova. Okay. Vondrousova slicing, slicing, slicing. 3 points from the title. That drop shot is going to be too good. Too good, that drop shot from Marketa Vondrousova. She is 2 points away from her second grass court title. Her first, of course, came at Wimbledon, of all places, in 2023. 2 years later, a really severely injury-ravaged 2 years. This title will be very sweet as a result. She leads 5-2, 30 love. Is that backhand cross court going to land in? It is, ladies and gentlemen. What a cross court winner that was. And we have 3 championship points for Marketa Vondrousova. Can she take it at the first time of asking? It's been a pretty epic final. Good first serve there for Marketa, but she's going to have to hit a forehand here. Wang is on the defense. She's going to continue to defend. Is that forehand going to be too good? It is. Marketa falls to her knees. She is the Berlin champion, succeeding last year's winner, Jessica Pegula. She wins the Berlin title. Congratulations. Beating a spirited Wang in the final, the qualifier no less. 7-6, 4-6, 6-2. That first set, by the way, wild as it was, Wang served for it twice. But Vondrousova saved 6 set points in that first set tiebreak, winning it 12-10 on her third set point. Incredible stuff. She then goes up an early break, but Wang fights back. And then at 4-5, Vondrousova serving, just some incredible returns, some incredible clean hitting from Wang. And Wang forces a third set. But Vondrousova goes up an early break, and it's an advantage that she doesn't cede. She ends up getting the double break advantage, and that's also an advantage that she doesn't cede, of course. And then serving it out to love. She has been the best player this week, no doubt about it. Hats off to Wang, by the way, coming through qualifying, an incredible feat. But Vondrousova, I mean, beating Ons Jabeur, a former Wimbledon finalist, Aryna Sabalenka, a former Wimbledon semi-finalist, and of course the world #1 right now, and arguably the favorite to win the Wimbledon title, and now winning that final in 3 sets over Wang. Hats off to Marketa, and you can understand the emotion given the injuries that she's had in the last couple of years since winning that Wimbledon title. And now she is in the reckoning for sure. We'll have some power rankings from Nick this week, which will tell us a lot about where he thinks various players will be sort of ranked in the power rankings in terms of who he thinks is most likely to win the title, in terms of Wimbledon pedigree, form, and grass court ability. Let's check the stats, by the way, from this Vondrousova Wang final. Let's have a look at those right now. We have 6 aces off the racket of Marketa Vondrousova, 3 off the racket of Wang. We have on the we have got 7 double faults, by the way, for Vondrousova. So yeah, not ideal, but there we go. 4 off the racket of Wang. Breakpoint conversion, by the way. Vondrousova much more ruthless, winning 5 of her 6 breakpoint opportunities, or 5 out of 6. Wang 4 from 9. 4 from 9 is okay on grass, to be fair, but not as ruthless as Marketa was. Yeah. First serves in. What about that? And first serves 1. First serves in, both around the 60% mark. That's okay. Maybe a little bit better. You would hope for around 65, but that's fine. First serve points 1, both around the 70% mark, so fairly even there. Both under 50% on their second serves, but it was a tight affair, as it turns out. with Marketa winning 43%, but Wang just 38%. That's, yeah, probably not good enough to win big titles. And yeah, total points won would have been very close actually. 98 to 96. 98 points for Vondrousova, 96 for Wang. In fact, by the way, I got that the wrong way around in terms of the second serve points won. Vondrousova, I said that's not going to be enough to win a title. Well, she's just won that final, winning 38% of her second serves. Well, how about that? Anyway, she wins just 2 more points than Wang, but most importantly, she wins the big points and she wins the title. Wonderful, by the way. Thank you for everyone for joining the Vondrousova Wang stream, including Jean. Please do hit that like button, by the way. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we'll catch up with you all very, very soon. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.